I'm so happy because this weekend I'm going to run another race, but right now I can't talk about it because I'm taking out the dog. So just let me get home. So, now that I'm finally home, we can finally talk about this race. This is going to be a national trail running race and it's going to take place in Friuli, Mogiodinese to be precise. This place is more than 6 hours away from here, so it's going to be a tough ride. But still I have a lot of things to do, so it's going to be pretty quickly from my point of view. For this race, the stake is really high because the first 8 are going to go to the World Championship race that are going to take place here in Italy. And that will be my goal. But unfortunately, I know that I'm not going to be fast as strong enough to get in those top 8. So my real goal will be to get in the 20s. Since I have no idea if I'll be able to see the race course tomorrow, I'm going to explain it right away. This race is structured around 2 laps, one short and one long. The short one has an ascent of about 80 or 90 meters of elevation gain. Then on the top it has 500 meters of flaming surface, and then there is a descent. The second lap has an ascent of 120 meters of elevation gain, and then just an descent. The total of this race is 4.5 km and 210 meters of elevation gained. I still have no idea if I'm going to like this race or not, but the altimetry seemed pretty fine with me, so I'm already pretty happy, as the last race didn't go as well as I planned. Well, but said so, it's maybe time to go pack my bags because I have still nothing ready. I'm not going to show you my race gear because it's just going to be a jersey, a pair of pants and some shoes, and that's it. And well, I'll see you tomorrow for the shakeout run. Usually for my shakeout run I like to do about 3 kilometers of easy run, even though today I did a little bit less because it was really cold, especially on the river side. And after that I usually do a pretty technical part where I do a lot of strides. And today I did really much more than I usually do, and I think it will pay off really well. Then after that I usually do 2 minutes of a medium fast pace that for today was around 340 per kilometer. And until now everything was going really fine, but then I met up with the others and chaos followed, because you have no idea of what 6 hours of car can make to a person that is used to do about 2 hours every once in a while. Aspetta un attimo che è lento.
E niente, tagliati.
Opinioni valide. Bacán.
Come così? Bacán.
Quanto manca?
Quanto manca?
Quanto? 14 minuti!
Ma io vorrei che sentirsi poi dopo il viaggio.
But after more than 6 hours of chaos, we finally got to the race spot and we went to check on the race course. And I just realized that until now I still haven't said what will be my race strategy, so I'm going to explain it right away. For this race I would like to start really fast, because in just a kilometer from the start there is a really narrow point, I would say even a choke point, and I don't want to get there surrounded by people. And well, that's pretty much all my strategy, because from that point on I'm just going to run and run fast and try to recover as many positions as I can. But anyways, the race course starts in the middle of the village, and after a couple hundred meters it goes from street to trail, and here there is the choke point. After that there is a pretty steep ascent that then is a little bit steep afterwards, and it's really runnable from that point on. And after that there is a descent that is pretty hard, and there are a couple of parts that are a little bit tricky, I would say even a little bit dangerous. Just look at this thing, if you fall down there you're basically dead. But overall the descent it's really easy and really runnable. Well, a descent is always runnable, but my plan is to run that and run it really fast. I'm thinking about 3 minutes per kilometer, or maybe even a little bit less. And from that point on, it's so straight all the way down to the finish line.
Boyakan. Cioè. Boyakan. Ma io voglio vedere la Snoopy. Oh! No, no. Fai vedere che... Basta! Gaza.
Usually people on race day are a little bit scared, or at least they're anxious for the race. Well, we're not.
Ciao. Puzzo, come sei messo? Minchia, guarda che... Cosa? Io ho finito, che cazzo sono? Che casino. Sono qua. Guarda che bella vista. Hasta la vista. Andiamo sotto al proprietario. Oh, zitto. Voglio.
As we got once more to Mojo, we built our stand, and then, since we were once more last race for this day, we went out to cheer all of our friends.
Dai Giacomo! Dai Jack! Pusa! Dai Jack!
But now, time is running out, so we started a warm-up, and after that, we went to the start line for this race.
L'ho perso, non lo trovo più. Oh, questo fa già un po' da riscaldamento, Vabbè, no, certo.
The race start didn't really go as I planned, because everyone started out really fast, and I was back down the ranks right away. And as we got to the choke point, I was literally slammed by one side to another, but still I didn't get hurt, so everything was going pretty fine overall. On the top of the first steep ascent, I was in 40th place, and from there I could just get better. On the runnable part, I started grinding and I managed to get another couple of positions, and then on the descent it was just pure chaos. There were people falling from a side to another, but still I managed to recover another couple of positions.
Ale Pete! Ale Pete, forza! Ale!
And then it was finally time for the last lap. It was time to empty the tank. I started the ascent as fast as I could, and then on the top I was around 20th place. From there I just took hold on that. On the descent I kept pushing, and I was pushing pretty hard, and at the end of it I was finally in 17th place. On the final stretch I pushed everything that I had left, and I managed to finish this race in 17th place with a time of 20 minutes and 07 seconds. Just 7 seconds away from my goal. Well, what can I say? This race was wonderful. I'm really happy because it turned out really good, because I managed to get a pretty good position. I said at the start of the video that getting in the top 20 was going to be pretty hard, but still I made it. My goal was to get 20 minutes flat. Well, I was short only for 7 seconds, so still For me, it's a success. Well, I have nothing more to say. I just want to thank you for staying until the end and everyone that helped me to this journey to get this result. And as usual, I'll see you in my next run.